What's up? What's up? You're watching Late Night with Bebe Flight. It's your girl Bebe. In this episode, it might get me some extra cool points at home with my mama. It's intentional. It's DeVille's in the building, y'all.
Yeah. Respect.
What brings you to New York?
Yeah, well, the main thing, my brand new album, Breathe, comes out this Friday. You know what I mean? So I'm here doing the runs. You know, you can't drop music and don't come to New York.
Listen.
You know what I mean? Come to the hub and make sure you let the people them know what's going on. So I'm here to let them know what's going on.
I'm glad to have you here because I'm always on my mind. That was the time I know I didn't have no bills. I know I was outside. I was outside.
Outside. Okay.
Brooklyn, of course.
Okay.
Living my life. So you definitely soundtrack my teenage years. So nice. This is a nice little check off my bucket list.
Yeah, man. I'm glad I was instrumental in that. You see me? Yes. Wonderful.
From what I'm noticing, and you know, my research, you're making a transition on your sound. Mm-hmm. So I want to know, with Breathe, what can we expect to hear?
With Breathe, you can expect to hear growth and maturity, and expect to hear that song is gonna make a difference and an impact in your life in one way or the other. You know, if you give it a chance and give it a listen, you'll see what I'm talking about. You know, songs like Sunshine Days, which is the first single from the album. We just dropped it like a month ago with the video.
Okay.
You know what I mean? We got songs like So Blessed, featuring Kayini King. You know what I mean? We got Breathe, the song Breathe, Butterflies, Flesh Market. 12 solid songs on this album. It's my exhale, after such a long time from the main scene, Yeah.
So what I'm feeling, that you always make feel-good music. So this is another feel-good, but relax, chill. Does it exhibit, like, basically where you are in life right now?
Yeah. It's a bit of everything. It's a bit of, I look a bit at this, I look a bit at that, but at the same time, it's substance. You know what I mean? I wanted to make sure that when you listen to a song, it strikes a chord,
Okay.
And it makes an impact, So I've been saying this and I'm going to say it again, my philosophy is, good food tastes better when it's slowly cooked. And that's what this album is. It's a slowly cooked album to get me to this point, of releasing it and exhaling it and getting out there to the mass. You see me?
Oh, I'm ready to press play. All right. I want to know Sunshine Days. What is the inspiration for the song, the process? I would love to know all of that.
The process now with Sunshine Days is, I was in the Solomon Islands and Papua New Guinea, around those areas, doing some shows and, doing my tours and stuff. And, I linked up with some other reggae artists from in that area. And I remember coming home and going through Australia and, seeing that the place was just vibesy. And then I wanted to make a connection with that region and where I'm from, which is Jamaica, And I remember just whistling, and I'm like, it's a sunshine, beautiful day, and I don't want to be locked down in this house. And I'm like, well, nobody wants to be locked down in a house when it's sunny outside. Everybody want to go outside and go to the beach or go to a party or just do something with the family in the park or something, And the idea just basically came and I just flew with it. Actually, the idea came in a dream, and I typically dream melodies. And when I went into my bathroom and whistled that little punchline and sung that first couple of lines on my phone and taped it and recorded it. The following day when I got up, I went in my studio, laid on the demo, sent it to my musician, and we go back and forth on it until we got what we got,
That's magical.
Yes,
I love that. Just the sound and tone of your voice. I'm like already 17. And I'm like, okay, running home. My mom's cleaning the house. So we're cleaning the house and come on. Yo, I love that. Let's get into this. I want to hear.
It's a sunshine, beautiful day, and I don't wanna be locked down in this house. I wanna be somewhere There's no dark clouds and lots of fun outside. I just need, get away. I just need a little sunshine in my days. To help me get through with a smile on my face. Sunshine in my days. Wrapped up in your warmth to the beach. Sundays, sunshine in my days. It's the perfect day to go cruising the highway. Sunshine in my days. I just want to feel the sun in my skin. No rain. We gotta make people pay for it. They have to pay for it. This remind me of, this gotta be on my summer playlist. Same. This gotta be on my summer playlist.
Yes, indeed.
When songs drop like this, like, I want to know how you feel when you release it, because I know most artists, this is your baby, so it's personal to you. So how does it feel once it's out?
Once it's out, I feel great, wonderful. I feel what we call it now, this accomplishment. A feeling of accomplishment, like you finally are able to exhale and release, because with people bombarding you with messages like, Davil, when am I gonna hear something new? We've been waiting for so long, and okay, we Love on My Mind and all these other tracks, but we want to hear something new. And finally, I'm able now to give to them what they've been asking for.
But you do it your way this time.
Yeah, my way this time. No rush, no fuss, control my own destiny, as they would say, and control my own creative process.
I love that.
Yeah.
You've worked with Sean Paul, Marcia Griffiths. Who else do you see yourself working with in the future?
The Marleys.
Ooh.
Yeah, I want to do something with the Marleys.
I can hear that.
Doesn't matter if I knee cup Marley or elbow Marley.
Listen.
Like
we need that though. Yeah, I can definitely hear it.
Yeah, man, definitely want to do something with the Marleys for real. But knowing me as an individual, I'm just music overall. It doesn't matter the genre, and I'm a big Afrobeat connoisseur. I love Afrobeat music, Omale and.
Do you have a little sounds like that on Breathe?
We got some stuff cooking up.
I can see you playing with it.
Yeah, man. I have some stuff I'm cooking up right now, but later on business. You know what I mean?
All right. I want to dive a little deeper. I have a little segment I made just for you called Faith and Flow. I'm going to ask you basically what songs represent an era in your life. So the old DeVille, which track best represents the early grind and the breakout years?
The early grind and the breakout years, I would say, although we've come to the end of the road.
What?
Boyz II Men.
Yes.
Yeah. My early breakout years, and got this feeling, and I just can't let it loose. The Silk and the Shy and Jody C. Somebody's living in my bed. That's
Drew Hill.
That's Drew Hill. You feel me? Yeah, man.
That was my time too.
Yeah, man. So that was my breakout years. Coming under the musical scene in a different way, because back then I was deep into the group movement, because I was a member of a group myself.
I was about to say.
You see me? So yeah, that was significant for me.
Did you make it a selfish move to go solo, or it was just like, you know what, this feels good, but the group ain't for me?
Well, to be honest with you, at some point in time in your life, you have to get selfish, especially if you're in a group and you see that you are the one, you're putting out all this work, you're putting out all this energy, and people not matching it.
Yeah.
And then it just got to a point where I was doing songs even by myself and still putting the group stamp on it and not really focusing on me, because I never thought in a million years I was ever going to go solo. It was
that was really nice of you to do that, because you didn't have to.
I know, but eventually, after doing all of that, and I was like, I got to figure this out, because if I want it this bad and people don't want it as bad as me, I got to get selfish in that way. So, yeah.
What song represents the highs, pressures, and struggles in the spotlight, the transitional stage?
The transitional days for me, the song that really represent that, I would say definitely Can't Get Over You, On My Mind.
Yeah.
Because when I did On My Mind, I was in a very rough place. Yeah, man, that entire album was based on a rough situation, because...
Ended up being your blessing.
That's crazy.
Me breaking somebody's heart and they shutting me down and cutting me off, and then I started venting just in songs, not realizing that people would gravitate to the songs that I was vetting and releasing my feelings into, like that. Gave me the break, the real break. You know what I mean? When On My Mind dropped, that was me being emotional, because.
But we love that. We needed that.
I never thought that, people was going to gravitate to that, because I was just expressing myself because this girl basically, I cheated. And I don't know, woman. I don't know what she know, but she know. She knew.
She had a dream, probably.
Maybe.
We be dreaming.
You know what I mean?
We have dreams.
Yeah, she found out somehow and cut me off, and then we just start venting on my music. And before you know it, I had a hit record, I had 2 hit records, I had 3 hit records back to back to back from the same situation. So that was one of them things,
All right. What song captures the rebirth, the new era?
The new era of who I am. From the smoke, I feel like a man in the burn, ready if you cut them up just like a razor. Can't test my energy, cut them up just like a taser. None of them want me fall down, but me told them no never. You know what I mean? So blessed. I'm so blessed. Check out I'm So Blessed on the album.
We will.
Yeah. Flesh Market too. You know what I mean? Yeah.
When people look back on your catalogs years from now, what do you hope that these 3 chapters tells them?
Tells them about the man that I was, and the man that I am now, and the man I'm striving to become.
I love that.
Yeah.
Before you go, because I'm all about positivity here. I don't play games. I give flowers when they're due.
See.
I have something called the Leaders of the New Cool, where I gave you an award. And, I know you said plenty of thank yous in your past, but I want one here to keep.
Okay.
So I'm going to honor you with the Evergreen Voice Award, keeping reggae timeless across decades and generations.
Wow. Thank you so much. Oh, man.
That's your camera.
That's my camera. Listen. Yeah, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. It's always great to receive. It's always better to give. But it's great to receive sometime, and it's always great to receive when you're alive. I'll take my flowers when I'm alive. When I'm dead, I don't really know about it. So I want to say thank you so much. Gratitude is my attitude.
Yeah,
really appreciate it.
Yes.
Yeah, God bless.
Thank you for this moment. Thank you for coming here, you guys. It's been a great night already. Good night and great mornings.
Bless.